Hello everyone, my name is Liam185. Welcome back to Journey of Wrestling. We're back again, and I am actually going to do it. We're actually going to go back onto Smackdown. Smackdown is here. I'm just going to roll with it, see how it goes. The title's still on the shows, but we're just going to move on and just pretend it's okay. That's my plan anyway. So I've been looking through it, and yeah, it's a bit fucked at the minute. Let me just show you. So, all this looks good. You know, Dom Mysterio, I've switched him over to Velocity. He's back on Velocity. He's the Intercontinental Champion. But for some reason, the Intercontinental title is only shown up for being on SmackDown. For some reason, I don't know why. But yeah, it's just that's happening. So yeah, I don't know what's going on here. I'm a little tired because it's very late as well. Excuse me. It's a very late edition of Journey Wrestling because I'm very tired. I just want to. I should have gone to bed, but I'm just doing this. I'm into this, so yeah, we're just gonna go with it. Let's see how it goes for Journey Wrestling. Hopefully everything goes well, and we'll just go on with it. So let's book some stuff. We got some stuff here. Obviously, let me show you exactly what's going down. So we got Santana Ortiz, the tag team champions for SmackDown. They have moved over to Velocity. Those titles have gone with them. So we're just going to do that. The titles will swap shows. Same with the head of the table title. That swap shows now. That is now on Velocity. The Intercontinental title is staying where it is because I made it stay where it is. That's all I'm going to say about that. We'll get a SmackDown in a bit. But let's just book some stuff. So, first thing we're going to book is Santana Ortiz and the Mexican Squad. They're still feuding and they're all over here, I believe, on... excuse me. Oh, I thought they were. I can't see them here. But I guess they're not. So, instead of that, we're going to just end this feud. So, Santana and Ortiz are just going to move on from that feud, wherever that is. Where is it? Where is it? Moving on. Oh, yeah, that's a good point, isn't it? Very, very good point. So this one moving on. Oh, bam. Bandito's not available booked as event. Well, great. Let's just book a tag feud then. How about Miyu and Mayu Iwatani and Santana Ortiz? They're just gonna have a good old promo battle ski. What's up, Jordan? I realize this is a really bad time to do a show, do a Journey Wrestling because I'm very, very tired. End the rain. Let's end the rain. You know what I mean? Oh, I know. So that's the feud that's happening. Dom Mysterio and Pete Dunne. I don't know if they're still in the same show. They are apparently. Alright, great. That's cool. They're going to keep on fighting then. MSK and Bear Country. Is that a feud? Is that something that's going on here? On Velocity? You're damn right it is. And then Bailey and Miyu Yamashita. Oh, Bailey and Miyu, she's going for the belts. But you know what? We're going to add a little bit of sauciness to this thing. Backstage Attack. This has opened the show. It's Backstage Attack's having it later on in the show. See, we're adding stuff here. We're adding stuff. And Mike Bennett and Luchasaurus Panic can have a feud. You know what? Why not? How did you attack, lads? Go for it. I am fucking knackered. Oh, hold on. Let me take a quick sip of this Pepsi Max Cherry Maximum Taste Zero Sugar. Make that multiple sips. Hopefully some... is there caffeine in this? I don't know if there's any caffeine in here. No. Yes, it does. Including caffeine. See? That's why I'm drinking this stuff. It's got caffeine in it. Alright, let's do... So, we got a recap package. I believe Velocity didn't have a show last time. I believe that this was a SmackDown event. Was it not? Was it not? No, it was Velocity. Alright, we might as well do a recap seg. See, I don't even know what the hell's going on here, because this is the first time I've stumbled back onto this thing in so long. Alright, let me just... Oh, I can pick one, can't I? Hold on. I can pick a... Well, I can recap. That's a new thing. What did well? Well, I don't know. You know what? Let's recap this, because apparently that's still going on here. So let's recap that. That's still going on. Why not? Alright, we've got some feuds going on here. Let's book some matches. Tag team action here. So Santana and Ortiz making their debut here in Velocity. They're taking on Lucha House Party. Mainstays of Velocity. For the belts? Yeah, for the belts. Why not? Put the belts on one. Singles action. Let's put some single stuff going on here, boy. Jungle Boy is going to go one-on-one with a heel. And his heel's name is Jonathan Gresham, who's on Velocity. And then we'll also have Tony Storm taking on Mayu Iwatani. And then that is that. Hell yeah. Cool. Recap package here for the boys. And good stuff. Good stuff indeed for Velocity. Very, very good indeed. Miyu and Mayu and the boys, Santana Ortiz. And look at that. Feud started already on a great segment. See, this is levels beyond Crusader LCR Promotions. Because, well, to be fair, LCR Promotions is like, we're still early on. This is kind of years ahead now, but it's fine. Oh, MSK. Oh, stuff's come out about one of them. I won't talk about that, but we'll just move on. Bear Coach is going to attack him because of that anyway. Lovely. Jonathan Gresham versus Jungle Boy one-on-one. And Jungle Boy is going to lose because Jonathan Gresham's a cheating little bastard. Is going to cheat to win. Which doesn't make Jungle Boy very happy. It's not cool. Mike Bennett's injuring Luchasaurus or just attacking him backstage. Pete Dunne and Dominic Mysterio have a fight. That's nice. Mayu versus Tony. I feel like Mayu should get the win here, so we're going to give it to Mayu Iwatani. I feel like it should be a good match anyway, hopefully. Yeah, 4.25 star. It's pretty nice. Would be a good match in real life. Bailey attacks Miyu backstage. And then the main event. So Santana Ortiz retaining over Lucha House Party. 4-star matchup to main event the show, to end the show there. Happy days. Velocity is done for. With a 4.25 star show, not a bad start to the show. Why is that? Oh, Challenger. Apparently, the Lucha House Party are not worthy opponents for these belts. So, I guess that's what's happened there. But still a good show overall. The weakest segment was the Gresham match. That was the only downside, really. 3 stars, only because we put the cheating finish in there. But other than that, everything else was pretty good. I'm just waiting for this to load so I can see what rep we got. We're already at max, but I just want to see. You know what? I'm not going to bother because it's not loading, so I'm just going to continue. I can't even see. I want to see this too. You know what? We're just going to move on to Smackdown. I don't know if it's the game or my browser. I had to stop using Chrome because Chrome is very bad. Right, what's going on here? So there's no Universal Champion because I think Deanna Prazo got injured. So we're gonna have a main event here. Jordan Grace and Darby Allin are gonna wrestle for the belt. I forgot to add the belt in. Hold on. They're gonna wrestle for the belt. This is also gonna blow off their feud. And there's also gonna be a stip. Ladder match? Ladder match seems pretty cool. So we're going to do a ladder match here for the Universal title. Main eventing SmackDown tonight. Obviously for SmackDown as well, we have some new people. Apparently Santana Ortiz are apparently a part of SmackDown, as is Dominic Mysterio. This is the issue I have at the minute. Is that the Hulk Dipper Championships are here. They're apparently booked here as well. Dominic Mysterio is here as well. I just don't get. I don't know what's going on. I don't know what's going on here. So I am very confused as to what is actually going on. So I'm just going to ignore it. I should get the order out. I'm going to have to ignore the Velocity people. So that's the Mysterio, that's the Power and Powerful. That's it, really. That's just those two we got to worry about, really. The team and the player. So that's what we got to worry about. But we have to make some feuds going on here. We're going to start feuding the tag division here. For the Hulk Dippers Championship, of course. The Aggression, of course, the new champions. And they're going to feud with the Chaos Project over on SmackDown. It is happening. And it's going to be a big old motherfucking backstage confrontation. Let's add that feud in. New title challenger. Apparently someone's in India. I think it's the Aggression. I have no idea. Alright, so that's happening. I picked a bad time to record this video, I'm sorry. Moxley needs a feud. Who's a heel? Who's a heel right now? Who's a heel? Dakota Kai's a heel. Britt Baker's a heel. Ibushi's a face. Darby Allin's a face. I got a lot of faces. Pac's neutral. I mean, we could turn Pac heel. Give him a feud with Omos. Oh, we have Omos. I forgot about Omos. Nyla Rose as well. She's heel. We haven't got many heels on SmackDown, to be fair. Hook's a heel apparently, but Hook's the man. Brody King's a face. Oh yeah, we got Brody King. That's cool. Razor's heel. Luther's heel. I think Pretty Deadly. Pretty Deadly neutral. Lewis Howley's apparently a face, and Sam Stoker's a heel. And we got Danhausen. Oh, fantastic. Vero Suzuki's a heel. Okay. Deanna Proud's a heel too, but she's out injured. That's why we haven't got her. So I think for Dean I call him Dean. Why did that come into my head, Dean Ambrose? I'm fucking tired. Let's give it Pac. Oh, excuse me. Again. And I'm going to do... a backstage attack. Pac's going to attack Moxley backstage. We'll add that feud in there. We need Pac to turn heel, so I'll make sure that happens too. I just hope this game can load for me, that'd be nice. Greatest wrestler, that'll do. Okay. So while we're on subject of Pac, let's book him in a turning heel segmente. How do I turn him heel? Oh, there's a segment. I just can't remember. Villainize, there it is. Villainize the bastard. And you know what? We'll put that there so we can. There's a reason. We need more feuds. Ibushi's still here for 2 appearances. Mei Suruga needs a heel. Needs a heel. She does need a heel, but she needs an opponent more than anything as well. And I think Britt Baker's the one. Britt Baker's here, you know, Smackdown. The belt's back, and we'll put these two in a feud together. And I feel like it is time to see Britt Baker do some stuff with Mei Suruga. Did they have a feud before, apparently? Okay, fair enough. Trophy Destruction, I guess. Oh, I thought so, yeah. Why is this showing up as available then? Duh. I am looking. It is somewhere in this one. There it is. Demand title shot. Britt Baker wants a title shot. And she says, that's my title. Because apparently it is her title. She did win it before. She wants to win it again. Speaking of Britt Baker, she's going to wrestle. Britt Baker's going to take on a face. And that face's name... it's not John Kiona. It's Ali Mysterio, because she's a big loser. Let's put that there. Danhausen's here. We're going to get Danhausen over, obviously. Danhausen is going to have the best time on SmackDown. I'm going to make sure of it. Where is Danhausen? There's that Danhausen. He is going to cut a spirited promo, because that is Danhausen. Then we have Brody King here. Brody King's going to feud with somebody. Brody King's a face. I don't know if we should turn him heel. So Brody King will feud. Who's over that I can put him with? Somebody over, a face. So Darby Allin's a good shout, you know. I wouldn't mind putting him against Darby Allin. That sounds like a pretty good... you know what? Darby... or Roman Reigns. Roman Reigns. You know what? Brody King's going to get that treatment. He's going to face Roman Reigns. They're going to have an intense stare down. Look lovely into their eyes. What do you mean? Oh. Okay. No mind. How about a surprise attack? That sounds pretty cool. Let's do that. Add a feud. Face to face. So let's do that. Right, and then we'll add a tag team match to the mix, because we need a tag team match. We'll put the Boozy Beasts in there, taking on, not the Chaos Project, we need them for their appearances, take on a old familiar foe, the Pretty Deadly, so that's what's happening there. I think we need more tag teams. on SmackDown. That's what we need. More tag teams to be made. And we will make tag teams in the future. But let's just go with that for SmackDown for now. Let's see how we do. Hopefully do well. That'd be nice. Alright, Pac attacks Jon Moxley backstage. Moxley hates being with Pac, apparently, but Pac's happy. So, you know, he's content with life now. So that's awesome. Britt Baker wins. Nice. Backstage commentation. Chaos Project comes in and goes, hey, what's up? What's going on, Hog Dippers and Knights? We want those belts back, boy. Britt Baker wants to face Mace Farouk for the belt. And that feud's going to kick off there. Lovely jubbly. Brody King attacks the Tribal Chief, Roman Reigns. That kicks off their feud. Lovely. Boozy Beasts are going to get a win here. Nice match as well. 4.5 stars. That's pretty cool. Danhausen. Love that Danhausen. He's in the ring for a promo. Oh, nobody loves that Danhausen. He just got here, to be fair. Oh, I should have done a debut package. I just realised. Wasn't thinking. Well, Pac's a heel. That's what we wanted to do. Lovely jubbly. And then main event, Darby Allin vs Jordan Grace for the Universal title in a ladder match here. And there is one person I want to give it to here, and it is, of course, this person who is going to be chosen in a moment. And that person will be... I actually don't know. See, it makes sense to have Darby because his face, but Jordan Grace, I like Jordan Grace. I'm leaning more towards Darby than Jordan, but Jordan Grace could do with the belt again. She just was champion, to be fair, so Darby Allin's going to win the belt. The new champion is Darby Allin, because Jordan Grace has been champion just recently. She did lose to Deonna Purrazzo, so that's why I've chosen Darby Allin. A near 5-star show. Hells to the yeah on that one. Let's carry on. I think the reason this game is moving so slow for me right now is because this game is very deep in to its years, and I think it's struggling to keep up with whatever Johnny Wrestler's got here, because I just feel that's the way it's going to go. I feel that's what's happening right now. That's my opinion, but you know. Serpentico's doing well. He's being charismatic. Love that Serpentico. Okay, so let's move on to the next stage of SmackDown. Have they swapped over the belts yet? They have not. Okay, great. That's awesome. Thank you very much. Thank you very, very much. So Darby Allin is the Universal Champion, leading up SmackDown here. Ortiz wants to be beaten by Ortiz wants to beat Jon Moxley clean. Okay. Okay, I guess we could do that for him. Moxley's on SmackDown, but you know, I guess it can happen. All right. This feud's still going on. We'll keep this feud going for a little bit because it's still there. Tense pull-apart brawl. I gotta be quick because this is too long. This takes too long to do. Usually I just stall and it takes an hour, so I'm not like, yeah. I gotta be quick. Right, smack talk. Yeah, go for it. Go on, smack that talk, baby. Luchasaurus and Mike Bennett. Does Mike Bennett have a catchphrase? I don't know. Well, whatever. Mike Bennett's gonna rip off Luchasaurus' mask and be an absolute dick about it, because that's the dude. Fuck, what are they doing? Oh yeah, booking shows. It's just past 11 o'clock. I'm tired. Okay, I've been out today. I've walked places. We won't book that. We'll book this though. Bailey's gonna pretend she's found a small Mew. Sorry, I'm on my phone. I'm distracted. Right, matches. Good call, guys. Pete Dunne's gonna wrestle. He's going to do a wrestle. He's going to take on... who's a good heel? Marquito. Yeah, why not Marquito? Go on, Marquito. Do you think? Oh, that's a segment. Whoops. Pete Dunne versus Marquito. Ito Maki. Main event. Tag team action going on here. Bear Country. 1-on-1 with the Jungle Express. The boys are back in town, baby. Alright, I am not focused. Sorry. Tag team. I already booked this match. Yeah, it's fine. Singles match here. This is getting edited, so it's all good. Jonathan Gresham. We need to build him up to be a big baddie. Taking on a big face. Who's a big face on here? We haven't got many faces, have we? We got Samoa Johnson. That'll do, I guess. Alright. Do we have... So, Ray Horse and Flamita are over here, but not Bandito. You tell me Bandito's on his own. He's striding on his own. That's crazy, man. That's actually pretty nutty, to be fair. Who else we got here, then? I don't know who's on these shows, man. I'm confused. Bianca Belair's we got too many heels. Thunder Rosa's at least a neutral, and she's the head of the table. You know what? Head of the table title's online. Thunder Rosa taking on fucking Kevin Owens, because that's a match, alright? And that's going to be opening the show, because that's main eventing. Alright, cool. Segment, someone's kind of backstage interview. That's Kevin Owens. He's doing the interview, so why not? Fuck it. Alright, cool. That'll do. Sorry, guys. I picked a bad time to record. I think I should have waited until I was mentally able to do this. Kevin Owens does his thing. That's awesome. Thunder Rosa's going to retain because she's only just got the belt, I think. And it's a good match anyway, so it's all good. Bailey does this. Nice. She's funny. Mike Bennett just being an absolute cockwomble and just takes up Luciano's match. Few tops, so, you know, we'll take that. Bear Country, Jungle Express. Bear Country. I'm going to win that one. Oh, fucking Bear Boulder got injured, man. Fucking Bear Boulder, man. Bear Country are the boys, and they get injured like that. They massacred the boy and stuff. Santarity smack talk like that. John Gresham beats Samoa Johnson, and we have this. That's apparently still happening. Bear Boulder's got one arm or one leg just hanging off, and he's still in a tense pull-apart brawl. That's the dude. Pete Dunne is going to get cheated out of a win here. Distraction from Dominic Mysterio, which continues their feud. Marquito is going to win. There you go. 4.5 stars. Perfect. Let's continue on, because this game is just not loading anything, so I'm just going to carry on and move on, okay? Bear Boulder, 5-7 months? Are you kidding me? What the hell, man? Jeez. Right, in a twist on Smackdown, Ortiz, was it Ortiz? Ortiz wanted to come over for one last hoorah on Smackdown and wanted to face Jon Moxley. And he gets the match. This is a super secret dark match between Jon Moxley and Santana, and he said Santana and Ortiz. Jon Moxley and Ortiz are just gonna wrestle because it's a super secret one. Super secret. super secret match. Alright, Roman Reigns and Brody King to do some stuff. Let's do some promo battle skis with them. Brody King to get over. Split interview. Why not? Pac is gonna be a little cocky little bastard. And he's just gonna ambush Mox or summon. And then these two do something. Off-camera assault. And then we can have some. We need Darby Allin to have a feud. Darby Allin's the feud. He's a face. We need a heel. And I think a perfect heel in this instance would be, of course, the biggest heel of all, Dakota Kai. So Dakota Kai is going to feud Darby Allin. I'm not against that, to be fair, so I'm just going to roll with it. Surprise attack from Dakota Kai, and that is a feud. That will be new title challenger. There we go. Super secret match happening to kick off the show. Then we'll do that. Now, singles matchup here. We're going to have some people wrestle. Britt Baker in action taking on Kairi Sane. That's going to be a main event. Tag team matchup here. AOP with the aggression. That is going to open the show definitely for Log Dippers titles. And then one more singles match to add to the card. Omos is large and in charge and is taking on Rey Mysterio. Brill. I'm happy. Super Secret Dark Match. Ortiz beats John Moxley clean. John Moxley's not happy with that. The aggression opened the show to retain the titles. Pac ambushes Mox. May Suruga is apparently a vicious person. She's a vicious big apple. And she just killed. Yeah. Things get heated here. Almost beats Rey Mysterio. Cool. And then, yeah, Brody King getting over just a little bit. So that's cool to see. And then, Dakota Kai attacks Darby Allin to start their feud. Lovely. And then Britt Baker beats Kairi Sane in the main event. And that's the show. Cool. Alright, let's move on. Alright. I'm Liam from this instance. Yeah, cool, he did that. Liam from the 5th of April is going to sign off here. But Liam, for whenever he records it next time, will join you. Have fun. Good day. Alright, and I'm back. I'm a little more awake. I'm less tired, hopefully. Let's get into this Velocity Smackdown business. Alright, so we're on Velocity at the moment. You know what? It all happened last night, but I can't remember what happened, to be honest with you. Well, we got this Luchasaurus Mike Bennett feud that's apparently hot, which is strange. So we're just going to keep that going on here. They're going to have a little stare down. I think they're going to look in each other's eyes. One dinosaur to a Bennett. I don't know. That's happening. Santana Ortiz versus Miyu and Mayu. We're going to have a backstage attack here. Let's do that. Bailey and Miyu, we'll keep that on the breaks for now. Donnie and Pete Dunne, their feud's coming to a close soon. Which I believe will be Survivor Series. So I think for this one, Pete Dunne's going to demand a title shot. And then we have this feud that doesn't exist on the show because Bandito is not on this brand for some whatever reason. I don't know why. We need a feud for the Rosa because she's our head of the table champion, and she needs a feud. And I think she should feud with John Gresham. That's exactly what we did. So we're gonna have an after-match attack to kick off their feud, which is this one. Boom, boom. Because Thunder Rosa is going to defend the title in the main event against against who? Bailey. Why not? Bailey. There we go. We'll do that. Oh, by the way, Nash Carter. I think I mentioned on the video about Nash Carter. That whole situation, I don't know what's going on. Not my business. It's all just kicking off on Twitter, so if you know what I'm talking about, head over to Twitter and you'll find lots of stuff on there. I'm not going to say anything bad or anything. Nash Carter's cool as a wrestler, and I hope as a person as well, but you know, I just thought I'd put that there. You know tag team action here. Let's get into this here. Miyu and Mayu, they're going to wrestle, then take a Lucha House Party. And that could be, yeah, leading up to that. We'll have another singles match here between Bianca Belair. She needs a match against Simone Johnson. We'll put that here. A recap, not a recap package, or an event package for Survivor Series coming up. So let's do that here. And then we will add another feud, I think. Look, this is lacking feuds at the moment. on the old Velocity. Although we are starting at 1 with Gresham and Thunder Rosa. I think we need another feud with Kevin Owens and somebody else. Maybe Jungle Boy, since Luchasaurus is doing stuff. So we'll do that. We'll have a little promo battle here, which gives their feud about the greatest wrestler. Fantastic. We'll put that here, and then we'll have one more singles match. While we're at it, we'll have Wesley go one-on-one with Jungle Boy, and that can be here. Okay, let's rock and roll. Luchasaurus versus Miyu Mayu. Miyu Mayu win. Not bad. Satoshi attack Miyu Mayu backstage. The feud has become hot, which is nice to see. Great to see these two teams getting it on, y'all. And getting stuff right. Luchasaurus and Mike Bennett having a stare down. Their feud's continuing on. Jungle Boy versus Wesley. I'm going to give this to Jungle Boy. Jungle Boy will get this win. Wesley's injured. MSK is disbanded for a little bit. Bro. Event package coming up here. We have Survivor Series. Getting hype. Bianca Belair's going to beat Simone Johnson. Great matchup. Both really benefited from that match, which is nice. Good little match to see there on Velocity. Pete Dunne wants a title shot against Dominic Mysterio. Mysterio, obviously, will put the belt up. Jungle Boy's back out with Kevin Owens, and now we're getting their feud going on here. And the head of the table title, Bayley versus Thunder Rosa. Thunder Rosa is going to retain the championship. Bayley benefits from that as well, which is nice to see. So, all good in the hood. But wait a minute, who is this? Jonathan Gresham is now feuding with Thunder Rosa, looking for that head of the table championship, which is now Velocity, of course. And that is it. That is the show. A nice little 4.25 star show. The weakest segment here was... There wasn't many weak segments for it. The weakest segment was actually the opening match. So, very, very good indeed. I'm very happy with this rating. This is the rep -1, but we're far above the reps. Doesn't really matter at this point. We lost fans, but the viewers are still coming in. The viewers are coming in, which is nice. The game has updated. It's updated the gimmick match graphics or something. I should have mentioned that. They've updated that now, so that's cool. Wesley's out injured with a hip strain, 4 to 5 months. We can bring him back soon if we work on his rehab. What is this injury thing on? We're at max level everything, I think, apart from training. Let's do that. So let's train some people. Where is our roster? Here's our roster. Okay. Ali and Mysterio. Let's train her. Let's train her charisma or work rate. Let's train her work rate. Work rate up a little bit. Yes. Oh, Lindsay Dorado. Shit, I didn't realize she's working on Lindsay Dorado. My bad. Never mind then. I guess they're just working on. Yeah, work. Okay. I should have read this before I delayed it. Oh, I'm yawning already. It's daytime. 2. Alright, let's rock on here. Mace Ricker and Britt Baker. They're going to be feuding into Survivor Series for the title. Britt's a backstage attack, we'll say. Pac versus Mox. A tense pull-apart brawl. I like that idea. Dakota and Darby feuding over that Universal title as a little bit of backstage confrontation between the two. Chaos Project and the Aggression. Demand title shot. The Chaos Project won a shot of being the Hog Dippers. And then Roman Reigns and Brody King. I like the partners. I like the idea. I like the idea a lot. Jordan Grace. Let's give her some promo time. So, what can she do today? What can she do today? What can she do? What can she do? What? She heel? She's a heel. We'll give her a heat promo to do. She's a heel. We'll keep her on the show. Nice. I want to do event package here because I think Velocity already done one. Bandito. Since Bandito is not on Mexa Squad, well, it's not on Velocity, I think it makes sense if we just put Bandito away from Mexa Squad and let him do his own singles thing, which is actually what I'm going to do. So, is there a segment where I can say Bandito is... time to leave. Factions. Oh, never mind. They are not a faction. That is true. Is there one way leaving the team or something? Is that something we can do? Let's see. Excuse me again. I make videos and I yawn. It happens. So, doesn't look like there is one, to be fair. I mean, obviously, it's remove mask face reveal. We won't do that with Bandito. That's my boy. Don't massacre my boy here. I think probably they're not a faction. They're a team. And there's nothing really that says anything about teams. Disband team. Team tension. Backstab to find a film. Is that something we can do? Disband team? But we need all of them to be on there, which is a bit of a shame. Okay, so I think we'll just have to remove him just from this, I guess. So where is their trios? Release? No, we don't release. Yeah, that's the only problem. They've been together for so long. Nah, I guess we'll keep them for now. We'll just have to end the feud that they've got right now. So, where's this feud that they got here? It's been going on for a while, so it might be at the bottom actually. Or at least here. Is it not? No? Oh, there it is. So, end this feud. So, Bandito can go on his own and do his own thing. Bandito's actually going to wrestle tonight. Bandito's going to wrestle. Bandito. This is Brian Cage, one-on-one main eventing. And tag team action. We've got AOP. We've got the Boozy Beasts taking on. Apparently, Santana Ortiz, but I don't think they should be here. Taking on Pretty Deadly. Here. And then another singles match here. For Serpentico. Actually, yeah, Serpentico. Taking on a heel. Who's a good heel to put him up against? Omos is cool. Omos will be there. We got 3 segments left. Let's give a segment to Danhausen. Can we still do the debut thing with Danhausen? Let me see. He still is relatively new. So let's see. Let's see if we can give Danhausen that one. Hopefully we can. We can! Oh, bro. Okay, good. Because he is still new, so we'll give him a debut here. And that'll do. Let's move on. Chaos Project on the show. They won the shot of the delts. They won the Hog Dipper titles. Masakita Manos got up to level 2. Good segment between 2 5-stars to kick off the show. Dakota Kai confronts Darby Allin, the Universal Champion. Boozy Beast beat Pretty Deadly. Roman Reigns, Brody King getting their shit in. Brody King getting more over by the second, which is great to see because we want to build Brody King up to be a beast. Jordan Grace cutting a promo. She does pretty good. Not too bad at all. Omos and Serpentico. We're actually going to give this a distraction win for Omos. Where is the aggression? They can distract Serpentico and Omos gets the win through that. There we go. Moxley and Pac are getting this stuff in. Moxley and Pac are getting a little bit happier now that they're getting this stuff in. So it's good to see these two getting their shit in. Danhausen getting his debut here. And gets a little over as well, which is nice. Weakest segment on the show, but it's good to see that Danhausen gets a little over, which is nice. Britt Baker attacks Mace Jericho backstage. And with the main event of Brian Cage to Bandito. Bandito wins in the main event. And that is a 4 1/4 star show as well, which is nice to see. Lovely jubbly. Still got max reps, so we have to worry about that. Our rep is pretty good. So we can get some good shows in the future. Right. Now we're moving on to the big go home show. So, Dominic and Pete, they're going to have a segment, a contract signing for the Intercontinental title. We have Luchos and Mike Bennett. Have a promo ambush segment. The people here. Standing tall. I guess a standing tall segment we'll do here for these two. Jungle Boy, Kevin Owens. A fight tease. And then Gresham and Rosa. There's a backstage confrontation. And that is that, I believe. Do we have any factions on Velocity? Oh, we have the Paradigm. We have two halves of the Paradigm, do we? The Butcher's here as well. Is the Butcher here? Or am I tripping? No, the Butcher is here. The Butcher and the Blade. The other person not in it is Moxley. We get Moxley at the Paradigm. Even though that is basically his name. Moxley's on... Yeah, Moxley on Smackdown. Good, okay. So Moxley getting kicked out of the Paradigm. And John McDonough will be booked. Fantastic. Well, we can do that pay-per-view, though. We can do that pay-per-view. We'll do that. I'll have to remember them. Let's have a singles match here. What's the Blade got here? The Blade's got 5 appearances left, Butcher's got 6. We can book the Butcher at the Blade. Why didn't I think of this before? The Butcher and the Blade taking on Mexa Squad here on Velocity. Singles action. We have Mayu taking on Ortiz, 1-on-1, and we'll also have Miyu and with Santana. There he is, Santana. That's also a match that's going to happen tonight. We have a standing till 7, and we'll have matches too. Genius work. We'll have a segment with Tony Storm. Here, where's Tony Storm? We'll give her a video package. We won't do nothing crazy. A little video package on Tony Storm. And then that is that. We'll leave it at that. I'm happy with that. Let's go. Just rushing it through now, I am. Me and Mayu stand tall. Let's see. Kevin Owens teases a fight with Jungle Boy. We have Ortiz and Mayu Utani. Mayu Utani wins against Ortiz. We have Mike Bennett interrupting a Luchasaurus promo. Tony Storm's video package here. Oh, that's pretty good. It's a pretty good promo on Tony Storm. Tony Storm getting the good stuff here. Gresham confronts Thunder Rosa. Butcher and the Blade lose to Mexican Squad, but they get over a little bit, which is nice to see. Even though in defeat, they still got over, which is pretty nice. Miyu beats Santana. Dominic Mysterio puts Pete Dunne through a table in the contract signing. That is the main event segment. 4.5-star show. Happy days. Jonathan Gresham's Christmas got up to level 2, which is good to see. We're trying to build Gresham up to be the best boy possible, and it is going well. So it's good to see. Nice. We've got some viewers back as well. Happy days. Alright, SmackDown's turn. SmackDown needs some stuff going into the show. Reigns and Brody King, they're going to have a fight on the Go Home show. Chaos Rush and the Aggression, they are going to be smack talking each other. Pac and Moxley, this one is going to be all about destroying cars. Moxley can destroy Pac's car. That's the same we're doing. Mace Ruger and Britt Baker. Unlucky partners. This feud's going to go on for a while, so we're going to just give them nice little things. And Mass Attacker for the Kai Allen feud, which is nice. Alright, singles action here. Let's get this match going on. We have Bandito going up against... against Sam Stoker. We're going to have Hook wrestle against Kushida. And tag team, we have a 2v2. Roman Reigns with team with Jon Moxley takes on Pac and Brody King. Of course, the House of Black in AEW. And then we'll have the Boogeyman cut a spooky promo. A backstage interview from the Boogeyman because he's here. He's saying, hey, let's go. And that is that. Smackdown is booked. Alright. The Aggression Smack talks with Chaos Project. Kai attacks Alan. Bandito beats Sam Stoker. We have a fight between Reigns and Brody King before their tag match later on. Brody King is getting more over by the second. Nice to see. Moxley destroys Pac's car. They also are getting over. Pac's happy, which is nice to see as well. Hook beats Kushida. Boogeyman's backstage just talking because he's coming to get you. Britt Baker and Maestro go team together, and that goes over very well. Nice little segments here on SmackDown. We have the main event here: Reigns and Moxley versus Brody King and Pac, and the heels get the win. Great matchup though, and everyone benefits from it, which is always good to see. And Brody King is starting to go over the fans. It's nice to see. So that is that. And that's a nice near 5-star show before the pay-per-view. So, and we gained some rep as well. +2, which is great to see. So we are looking great going into Survivor Series. And speaking of Survivor Series, we're here. So let's see. Reigns has 3 wins. So he's got a bit of a streak here in Survivor Series. Sasha Moth has a streak too. MSK has a streak. Bianca Belair has a streak. Streak potential. There's a couple here that could get more than 1 win. Bandito included. Elimination gets more hype here. Because of course, it is Survivor Series. And we're actually going to have to do that, aren't we? So, a 5v5 elimination match. Jordan Grace. Kevin Owens. Let's get the Brian Cage. Oh, we need to make sure they're on the... Hold on. This is a good point, isn't it? We need to make sure they're on the same shows. Right, let's pick Velocity first. Kevin Owens. Got AJ Styles here. He's got 1 appearance left. He's going to join the team. Nash Carter is a heel. Well, it doesn't really matter who's in the team, to be fair. It's whoever's not in the match for the pay-per-view. Maki Ito and Tony Storm. Perfect. Taking on Friday Night SmackDowns. Jordan Grace. Brian Cage. Session Moth. Omos. And Rey Mysterio. It's going to be an elimination matchup. If I can book elimination matches, I guess I can't through here. Brill. I'll have to do it the other way. I have to remember who's in the match. It's fine. Okay, elimination. Let's try this again. Alright, I gotta remember who's who. So, Kevin Owens, AJ Styles, Maki Ito, Nash Carter, and Tony Storm versus Jordan Grace, Brian Cage. Where's Omos? Where is that goddamn Omos? There we go. Elimination matchup here. 5v5, the traditional Velocity versus Friday Night SmackDown event is happening here. That's what's going down. Alright, singles matchup here. We have a lot of feuds going on still. This feud, including for the Intercontinental title, is blowing off. We had a gimmick. It is going to be a last man standing match. Of course it is. We have Dakota Kai versus Darby Allin for the Universal title. We have Luchasaurus versus Mike Bennett. We have Pac versus Moxley. Roman Reigns versus Brody King. Gresham versus Thunder Rosa. And we also have for the tag team titles these feuds. Boom. And ba-boom. Alright, let's put that right at the beginning of the show. US title main event the show. Put all those title matches here. Lovely. And then that's a stip. So, Brody King, Roman Reigns. This needs a stip. Let's make this a street fight. Nice. This needs a stipulation. Let's put something on a pole. A banana on a pole. Yeah, that sounds good enough. Yeah, that's good. So who's left here? Oh, no, but Britt Baker and Mace Ruger. Why is that not being booked? God damn it. Women's title. It's gotta be up here. Actually, yeah, that makes sense. There we go. Alright. We still got Hook to book. Hook versus Bandito. And this is gonna be a feud. Disrespect. They're both on the same show, I believe, so should be fine. There was a special attraction match here between brands. Jungle Kiona, who of course is on SmackDown, taking on Velocity's Bianca Belair. And the rest could be segments. So for the Paradigm, Moxie's getting kicked out. Let's put this after Moxie's match. Where's Moxie's match too? There it is. Then segment main event bloody thing. That's the one. Main event package. Don't have a champion package for Dominic Mysterio to go over his reign of terror. And that will do it. Let's go with that. Yeah. Survivor Series here. 3 people who made the poster: Kevin Owens, Darby Allin, and Santana. For some reason. Why not? Why not? So Roman Reigns are going to go 4-0 here. Survivor Series against Brody King. We'll see if we can do it. Anyway, let's move on. Darby Allin to retain the title according to the Wrestling Spectator. Pete Dunne to win the title. Mace Trigger retains. Thunder Rosa retains. Santana Ortiz retained. The Aggression retained for Distraction. John Moxley wins. Luchasaurus wins. Bianca Belair wins. Bandito wins. Roman Reigns wins. And 70% go for Team Velocity. Interesting. Okay. So let's go with this. Velocity versus SmackDown. And the winners will be Velocity. 5-star match. Rey Mysterio got over the fans. Marquis became a face of the company. Nash goes on waiting for the company. And Tony Storm became a face of the company. Brian Cage's work rate also increased to level 3. Hell yeah. The Mysterio from here also getting over a little bit as well. Just nice to see. Good start. Roman Reigns versus Brody King. Reigns' streak on the line, of course. And in order to get him over, Brody King is going to win. He beats Roman Reigns and broke the undefeated streak of Roman Reigns at Survivor Series. That happened. That happened. Not a bad little match too. Focus on shortcomings, but hey, it's all good. Hype package for Dominic Mysterio. I was the champion. Bandito versus Hook. Hook is still a little bit undefeated. Bandito does not win. Hook's going to cheat to win. We'll just kick off their feud. Bianca Belair versus John Kiona. And Bianca Belair is going to win. Mike Bennett versus Luchasaurus. Luchasaurus is going to win. Nice. Oh, look at that! That's cool. Pac got a sledgehammer. John Mike's got a kendo stick. And Pac sledgehammer wins. Oh, 6 stars! Violent straight fight. That's what we're talking about right there. Look at this feud. It is getting there. And then look at that. Paradigm come out to greet him. And Moxley gets attacked. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. titles online, Aggression versus Chaos Project. And the Aggression do retain via count out. Happens. Santana Ortiz beat Miyu and Mayu. Miyu and Mayu, great singles wrestler tag team. Nowhere close to Santana Ortiz at this time. Thunder Rosa versus Jonathan Gresham. Thunder Rosa will win this matchup. Nice to see. Mace Rico will retain the title against Britt Baker. Jesus Christ. Pete Dunne's got a flaming 2x4. And Dominic Mysterio's got a sledgehammer. That means Pete Dunne's going to win. And the new Intercontinental Champion, Pete Dunne. Nice stuff. And then our main event of the evening, which is coming up here, Darby Allin versus Dakota Kai for the Universal Championship. Darby Allin retains here tonight against Dakota Kai. And that is that. How do we do? A near 5-star pay-per-view. Deanna Pro's recovery from injury was helped by rehab. Nice to see. The only problem we got is that Moxley is a little bit pissed off. So we gotta watch out for that. Other than that, it's pretty good. Pretty good. Not a bad show whatsoever. And here we go. Look at that. 1.2 million buys. 3.4 people loved it so much they came over to the SmackDown side of things. Oh hell yes, son. And let's see how we do. Danhausen, Aiden English, Brody King, Bear Ball for 6 months. We just got a lot of people. We've got a lot of people now. It's all going good here at SmackDown. But bam. I'm in the position where I can elevate people by putting them over. I'd like to lose some in my next match. Okay. Yeah, sure. Mace Rico wants to lose the next match. That's absolutely fine with me. Oh, we have to see if Effie. Effie. You have to put 7 into the ring? If you do, you better not make it a match with me. You know what? That's a good point, Nick Gage. I do not want to mess with you, mate. Yeah, that's fine. Hangman Page, still out for a long time. Apollo Crews still out for a long time, although it's definitely helped a little bit. Deanna Purrazzo getting closer to return as well. Jocelyn Wild's made a full sign. Raul Mendoza. Oh, sorry about Raul Mendoza. He's pretty sick. Ray Styles has run appearances. We can get him back if we want to. Raul Mendoza. Oh, we have to sign both. I'll just rather sign Mendoza if I can. But, you know what? We can do that tag team. There we go. Alright, let's try and get Effie again. Because I will not rest till Effie is recruited. Effie, get recruited, son. Alright, sweet. And that is that. We're going to end it there. Sorry about the first bit. I was very tired. I thought, why not record a video? It wasn't the best time to record a video. And, oh, is that fixed yet? Let's see. No, it's still this. Okay, I don't know what's going on here. But for some reason, I can't change title. I can't give the titles to the brand for some reason. I don't know if it is the way you can do it. But, like, I can't... Like, obviously I can rebrand it, but that's just pointless for me. I don't want to rebrand it, I just want to put it on the fucking right show, which is a bit frustrating, but it's fine. If anybody knows how to do that, let me know. I will greatly appreciate the feedback if you can tell me. So, but other than that, thank you guys for watching. I'll see you guys soon for another SmackDown business. Take care, stay safe, and I love you. Peace.